Hey everyone, what is up and welcome back to the second episode here in this series of the Kylo Zanzi My Playroom, guys. In FIFA 19, we're here, we're in the hotel room, we're in Argentina, and we're getting our preseason dream underway at the moment. It's looking pretty awesome so far, and I'm really enjoying how things are going, guys. The next game in this preseason tour we've got coming up is against Leicester City, guys. As you guys saw, we've got the likes of Frank Ribery playing alongside us in this game. How amazing is that? Martinez there, some of the youngsters in as well. Rafinha's in there, and we've got a few others like Boateng as well in the defense, guys. So it's going to be a really interesting game to see how we go with our fitness and how we go with scoring goals and trying to get on the manager's team sheet for the start of the season, as well as a big match we've got coming up in the end of the preseason, which I'll tell you guys about at the end of this episode, guys. But this is looking pretty good so far. Here we are about to head into the second game of preseason. As you remember, if you watched the last episode, guys, and I thank you if you did for getting underway with this new series, we played against Benfica and we lost 5-1. It was pretty horrendous, but guys, here we are against Leicester City. There's only 2 highlights in this, but look at that, a shot there from, I think it was Ronaldo Sanchez, and it's no goal. It came off the goal line, guys. Look at this. That shot there, rifling, hit the crossbar, went straight down, hit the line, and bounced out again. But look at that, it's clearly no goal. It's on the line, not even a question about that. And that one's gone back out of play, guys. Here comes the final highlight in this game. Believe it or not, there was only 2, and it was a great chance layoff from Zanzi, guys, and it goes to the player there, and it's gone. I think it was James Rodriguez. Yes, it was, guys. And Zanzi goes and gets himself a beautiful second assist in this little preseason tour, guys. Really setting myself up for getting noticed, guys. A nice goal from James Rodriguez, and we've gone and finished this game at 1-0, guys. Very small amount of highlights, but the way this is working now, I'm just going off the highlights that they give me. So if they only give me a few, I'm only going to put a few in, but if they give me loads, they'll all go in, guys. So what depends on how the game's going along. I only had 2 highlights for some reason in this game. There wasn't much else going on. James Rodriguez scoring the winning goal, 1 shot, 1 goal, and Zanzi getting the assist. So 2 assists in 2 games in a row, which is really great from Zanzi, guys, coming in at striker as well. Beating Leicester City here in the preseason tour, getting 3 points on that table to start us off nicely, and we're going to be heading back to the hotel room, I believe, to look at some more stats while we're here in Argentina, just to keep you guys filled in with what's going on in this season, guys. Leave your comments down below, like I keep saying. And now we're going to be looking at a very interesting Champions League draw, guys, on the tablet. We just got the tablet up now, and we're checking out the Champions League draw. They just brought out SC Bayern, and guess who we've got in our group? You'll find out very soon. As you can see from the other teams there, it's not looking too bad in the other groups at the moment, but our group looks really interesting. As you can see there, we've got Athens, is that one there? We've also got Ajax, and we've got, I can't actually see because my screen's really blurry, but is that Benfica right at the bottom? I think it is. Yes, guys, it's really hard to make these commentaries when my screen is so blurry, but we're going to go with it anyway. And yeah, that is Benfica down the bottom, Athens, and Ajax as well, if that's right. And it looks pretty interesting, this group with Bayern in it as well, guys. So we're going to be doing a bit of traveling this year if we get selected for these Champions League group stage games, and hopefully that'll help us head on our way to the Champions League final. Imagine that for the end of the season. What a way to end the season it would be if we got to the Champions League final at the age of 16, guys. We're currently 15 at the moment, but we will be turning 16 very soon. We're here currently at the training camp in Argentina with the team, training in the heat and just kind of getting things underway, getting a feel for the game, doing some one-on-one, something we really thought we should work on. And as we progress through the season, guys, I'm going to be picking like every episode, doing two or three little training drills per episode, just like this, to show you guys. I want you guys to leave your comments down below on what kind of things you want to see us boosting, what kind of things you want to see us training. We're Zanzi, we're 5'9", we're striker / right forward, and we're looking to improve on something. Maybe penalties, I don't know. His free kick stats really aren't great. His current overall for being a 15-year-old is 74 starting, because I thought I'd start it quite high so that we could really get this season pushed on nicely while we're here buying for 1 season. And he is a very, very highly sought after youth prospect after all, signing his professional deal, which is worth a lot of money. And guys, so let me know your thoughts on what kind of things you think he should be focusing on. Maybe penalties, maybe shooting, crossing. I don't know what you guys want to see from him. Do you want him to turn into a right winger? Do you want him to turn into more of a striker? Do you want him to get the goals or get the assists? Let me know in the comments down below, and we will figure that out as we go along, guys. But as you can see here, we're getting into the couple of training drills in this. This is the last one here. We got some passing going on, and this is my first time playing FIFA in a while. When I got back into this, I was really excited it, and I completely forgot how to play all the drills. And as you can see there, we're just kind of figuring everything out with Zanzi here. Remember, he's very young, and also checking out the lineup here. We just got it sent through on the tablet against a River Plate, guys. We got Zanzi starting up front. We got the same two wingers there. We got Sanchez in midfield with Martinez and Dolisi. We've got a few decent players in there as well in defense. Not too bad with Kimmich coming in instead, but the defenders are looking pretty youthful. As you can see there, a lot of players are looking very youthful, so it's going to be interesting to see how we fare in the next game, guys, which is coming up very soon. But another thing to note, guys, is we need to get a starting position. We've got to beat people like Ribery, Lewandowski, and whoever else is playing for the Bayern Munich first team up front, because there's going to be 3 tough spots to play. It looks like they're going to be playing a 4-3-3 formation this season, which wouldn't surprise me, and if that is the case, we need to get into one of those 3 positions. But guys, as you can see here, getting the game underway against River Plate, look at this for a goal. Oh my god! Zanzi going and scoring his first ever Bayern Munich goal in this preseason. Look at that passing from the players. Sanchez dips it over the top, and a first time smashing top left corner volley from Zanzi, guys. That is one to remember. It's a shame it's preseason, guys. Did you see that? When I scored that, I almost died. It was hilarious how good I thought that was. But guys, carrying on in this game, a shot there from River Plate gets saved by the goalkeeper, luckily for us, and it's gone out of play. Looks like for a corner kick. So that's that one over. Luckily, we didn't have to concede there, which is really good. So currently 1-0 up thanks to Zanzi's goal in this current preseason game, guys. But are we going to be able to hold it for the rest of this game? Goalkeeper very happy with his save then. 15 minutes in now, a chance coming forward for Bayern Munich, having a shot there, hitting the post, and it goes out of play. It would have been a really nice assist from Sanchez then. I think that was Thiago having the shot. Hits the post and goes out of play, guys. But here comes another one forward. This time it's River Plate. They got a cross in, a very poor touch from one of those youthful centre backs, and as you can see, conceded a goal. It's 1-1. We're playing against pretty average teams as well, but this is nothing to take on into the season because it's such a youthful side they've played throughout this entire preseason. I wouldn't think too much into it, especially when we come into the first game and we're going to be playing some great players. But look at this run here from the River Plate player. Defenders just cannot keep up. They just cannot play at this level right now. Look at this defender. He was right next to the ball, could not catch him, could not get the ball off him, and we've gone and conceded again. 2-1 in this game, guys, and it's not looking good for FC Bayern at all. We're just not really creating anything going forward either. All the creative players who are in the team are constantly having to defend in this game, so it was really, really hard to score any goals. And as you can see there, a yellow card is being pulled up here for that tackle on that player because he was not happy referee, and things like this come up as highlights, guys, so I'm going to put them in just because they're in the highlights list, and this is the way I'm going to be doing it now. So we've got a yellow card there for the River Plate player on, I think that was James Rodriguez again. But guys, we're heading into the final highlight of this game now. Currently losing 2-1 in this game. Is it going to be 3-1 now? It's not long left to go. A chance going in there, hitting the post, almost 2-2 on the board. The winger here for Bayern Munich almost got it in, but it just wasn't meant to be. Zanzi there over off in the distance, not doing anything as part of that attack. But guys, this game has ended here, and unfortunately for us, we are out of this pre-season tour. We played our 3 games. We won 1, we lost 2, and we only gained 3 points. And we will not be going any further in this, of course, guys, which is unfortunate for us, but that's okay. We have been playing pretty poorly with this very youthful side, and we scored 1 amazing goal, got 2 pretty awesome little assists as well, so I think that's done pretty well to try and get noticed for the start of the season by the manager, seeing as he barely played any of his first team players. It's going to be interesting to see if he does pick me. If I have to sim through some games, it's going to be a shame, but we'll have to do it either way. But guys, here we are on the plane now at the airport in Argentina, on the flight, about to head back to Munich in Germany. And as you can see here, guys, the news is just in. We've got to play in the SUPERCUP of the Germany SUPERCUP, which is against Frankfurt, guys. Bayern Munich against Frankfurt, which is going to be an awesome game. And guys, let's hope, fingers crossed, we'll find out very shortly in this episode whether we get picked to be a part of that game or not, which if we get into it and if we win as a 15-year-old still, maybe just turning 16 any minute now, I'm not quite sure what the dates are, guys. As you can see there, yes, we will have turned 16 a week beforehand of this game, so we'll be 16 years old. Then we've got a game against Hoffenheim. As you can see, we've got Stuttgart as the league starts. We've got Leverkusen, and we've got a few of them. We've got the likes of Benfica in at the Champions League. We've got Schalke and those other two teams at the bottom there as well as we finish off September, guys. But we got to focus on this game now against Frankfurt, turning 16 now before we get into this game. And as you can see here, guys, we're just having another training session. We've arrived back here in Munich. We want to get settled back in before we have this big game, and I want to make sure I work well in training to make sure I get picked for this big game. If I get picked, how amazing would that be? And if, like I was saying before, if we manage to win the Germany Super Cup at the age of 16 for Bayern Munich in our first ever competitive Bayern Munich game, we will have our first trophy in our first game. How amazing would that be to start off our trophy cabinet, guys, here in the professional footballing career, guys, with a win in the Super Cup against Frankfurt, which is very likely as well if we get picked. And just working on our skills, as you can see now, guys, as well in the bucket challenge here, I thought I'd mess around with some skills. As you can see, is there any kind of skills you want to see Zanzi doing? Do you want to see him be a skillful player, or do you want to see him be more of a like poaching finish, just shooting, getting them right, or just getting the assists or the passes off straight away? Because we are pretty good at getting these skills going. If we can practice them enough in training, we might be able to figure out how to do some of them. But as you can see, we're working on some of the turns here, we're working some of the roulettes as well, just trying to get our timing right and get our precision in the turns to make sure we are able to take these players on, which is the whole point in this drill, which is really great to see Kylo kind of pulling it off really well, and it's really good to see, guys. As you can see, we're going to be finishing off this training drill very shortly, and then we're going to be heading into, look at this, guys, we're getting on the bus. I think you know where this is going. We're going to be looking, we got asked to come on, guys, we got asked to come along to the game. Whether we're starting or not, we don't know, but we got asked to come and play in the Super Cup here, the Super Cup final in Germany, guys. It's Munich against Frankfurt, and as you can see, we're about to show the managers, we just got on the bus and the manager's showing us the lineup now of what it's going to become on the tablet, guys. And look at this, I'm not starting up front, no, we're not starting instead of Lewandowski, we're starting on the right wing there with Ribery on the left, Lewandowski, Thiago, Tolisso, Martinez with Rafinha, Sewell, Boateng, the new defender at left back here, as you can see, and Neuer in goal, guys. This is going to be an amazing lineup, hopefully. And as you can see, ultimate difficulty, 12th of August, guys, hazy, 6 minutes. So this is how we're going to be playing. You're going to see the lineups at the start of every game, and then we're going to be getting straight into the games with those highlights and hope that we can do well in this season, guys. So amazing how we've been picked for this game. We're starting right wing for Bayern Munich, guys. I hope we can continue this on into the season. Let me know what your thoughts are of us playing right wing. As you can see, getting warmed up now, the rest of the squad are ready for this big game, guys. This is the first proper preseason game, really, and it's the Super Cup in Germany, Frankfurt against Bayern Munich. As you can see here, guys, it's going to be an epic game. If we can pull this one off, guys, it will be a great start to our professional career. Being a 16-year-old player, valued quite a lot, very highly sought after in the footballing world. Lots of eyes on us at the moment. I don't know if you know, guys, but the Zanzi twins have been talked about for years, coming up to their 16th birthday, and now it's finally happening, and he's finally getting a chance. We still feel really bad for Marik, as you can imagine, so you guys need to let me know in the comments below what you think should happen with the Marik situation, what do you think will happen, and how do you want to see that unfolding, because that's his twin brother, who is equally, if not better, as good as him at football. Yet here's Marik sitting at home watching this on TV, and here's Kylo playing in this game, guys. But here we are getting underway with Frankfurt taking the first initial chance. A very good save from the goalkeeper after some poor defending there. It bounced off the striker, and then the other player went and had a shot, almost scoring in the back of the net very early on in this game. But Neuer makes a great save to keep that one up, guys. And we're going to be heading into the next highlight here with Neuer making that fantastic save. Well, here we are now, still in the first half. A cross coming in. Can anyone do this one? It's been hit over the crossbar and gone out of play. Nothing too hard coming off that, but Bayern Munich really having to take the pressure from Frankfurt at the moment, guys. So it's not looking too strong yet from the Munich perspective. Can we turn this around and get a goal or two out of this game? We'll have to wait and see. Here we come now. Next chance coming. Zanzi crosses it in. Ribery's at the back post, and look at that for a goal. Frank Ribery scoring a header of all people, and Zanzi with the perfect chipped cross into the back post, takes a few steps back, jumps up, heads it, and there it goes, flying into the top corner to make it 1-0 here in the German Super Cup, guys, against Frankfurt. We've gone and scored the first goal, and there's Zanzi celebrating with Frank Ribery. How awesome is that, guys? And here comes the next chance, though. Frankfurt are coming forward. They've got a chance. They've headed it down, had a volley, and it's flown over the crossbar, and nothing ends up coming over. Look, the number 8 there tries to take a couple of steps in, has a volley, but he's really sliced that one, and it's just gone straight up into the stand and away from the goal completely. He's not happy about that one. And 2 right, guys. Here we are now. It's the 58th minute of this game. Frankfurt with another chance. There's only really been one chance for Bayern Munich, and it was the goal, but Frankfurt just can't get through the defense. As you can see, the Bayern Munich players are really holding the defensive line at the moment, just trying not to concede in this game. Whether or not we score again, it doesn't really matter as long as we don't concede any more goals, or we may just get a 1-0 win out of this one. Player there not too happy with that, number 5. But guys, here we come once with the next chance for us. As a shot there from Zanzi and a volley from Muller. Almost in the back of the net there. Shot just kind of snapped at it, Zanzi did, but then Muller kind of takes it on the leap and twists around and just can't quite beat the goalkeeper. But he's made a great save, and it's gone out of play, guys, for another corner kick. And here we are, guys. Look at this. The final highlight of the game. It's 1-0. Can anyone score the final goal? It's coming here from Frankfurt, and they've gone and spooned it wide. There goes the final whistle, guys, and we will be gaining the German Super Cup here. Look at this, guys. 1-0 win for Bayern Munich. Frank Ribery scoring the goal. Zanzi getting another amazing assist, first competitive assist. And guys, we've gone and done it. We've won the German Super Cup here in Germany, guys. Our first ever trophy. Look at Zanzi there, number 2, lining up right in front of Boateng. And guys, we're taking our first ever trophy home in our first ever competitive fixture. Can you believe it? I can't. It's amazing. And this just oozes skill, oozes class from Zanzi, guys. This is the best thing that could have happened, winning the Super Cup here. Going to be lifting it right next to Boateng here, and here we go in front of all the fans. And there we go, earning our very first trophy into the cabinet, guys. Can we get more? Which ones do you want to see us winning the most? The Bundesliga, the Champions League, the German Cup. Which ones do you want to see us winning this season, guys, if we can? Which one should we focus on the most if we get the chance? We'll have to see how this season pans out, guys, but thank you so much for tuning in if you're here, guys, and let me know your thoughts on this career mode on this season. We're going to be getting straight into the season in the next game with our first game against Hoffenheim, which I'll show you guys very soon. Currently just enjoying this moment at this current stage, just posing for the photos, and it's a really good time here in Germany, guys. It's really great to see the team coming together after a pretty averagely terrible preseason and going on and winning the German Super Cup, which is awesome, guys. This episode will be finishing shortly as we arrive back at the Allianz Arena in Munich from that game. Everyone very happy and high spirits on the bus. And as you can see there, guys, player of the competition announced, even though it was one game, it was Zanzi. How awesome is that, guys? Just getting that recognition through the news, through the media, that they know who we are. We're making a name for ourselves already, and it's really great to see that all coming together already. And maybe it's time very soon, maybe in the next episode, guys, what do you think we go and talk to Marik and try and figure out if we're okay, like see what's going on with him, because he hasn't spoken to us in like 3 weeks since it happened. And it's getting a bit worrying. Guys, coming up in the next episode, we've got Hoffenheim. We've got a lot to deal with at the moment, which is coming up in the next episode, which is the start of the Bundesliga season, guys, as you can see here in the Bundesliga. I hope you guys all have enjoyed this episode. I will see you guys all in episode 3 when it comes out very shortly. But for now, peace out.